Alright, what's going on guys? It's Epoxy, and today marks 107 days away from release. And a lot of people have been asking me to share my thoughts on when we can expect Night City Wire Episode 2. As it has now been 40 days since the first episode, and people are beginning to absolutely lose their minds waiting for any official news on Episode 2. So while nothing is confirmed for Episode 2 as of yet, I figured doing a little bit of speculation for today could help us all stay a little bit more sane until something official is announced. Which, by the way, I will of course alert you of any official news immediately when we get it. However, I hope this video gives you a better idea of when we can expect the event and the reasoning for why we can expect it at that time. Now, to clarify, I won't just be blurting out a date without reason. I will be giving you all the information to why everything points to a specific date. So sit back, relax, and let's chat about when we can expect to see more Cyberpunk 2077 with Night City Wire Episode 2. So for those of you that don't recall, Night City Wire Episode 1 got an official date announced back on Tuesday, May 5th. The initial announcement was for Episode 1, and it was set to occur on Thursday, June 11th. That means the date was announced 5 weeks and 2 days before the initial planned date for Episode 1. Of course, I'm sure you all recall it was delayed about a week beforehand on Tuesday, June 2nd. The event itself was delayed to Thursday, June 25th, which was a 2-week delay. So from this, we know that not only does CD Projekt Red like to give people a decent amount of time before the expected event, but the event itself will without a doubt fall on a Thursday. For those of you that aren't aware, Thursdays are quite a popular day for launches and events in the gaming industry. This has been a thing for as long as I can remember. In fact, this Thursday is Sony's next State of Play event for PlayStation, and for a few other recent examples, the Xbox Game Showcase and EA Play were also both on a Thursday. On top of that, it will most likely be announced on a Tuesday. Today is a Tuesday, and there has unfortunately been no announcement, and I wouldn't expect one later in the day, as the Cyberpunk 2077 Twitter account almost exclusively tweets early in the morning. So I would say to expect an announcement for Episode 2 on a Tuesday early in the morning. Now, what we know for certain is that Night City Wire Episode 2 has to be occurring this month. The reason I say that is because the Cyberpunk 2077 website has 3 slots in total for Night City Wire events, and CD Projekt Red's official Cyberpunk 2077 Twitter account has suggested to expect Episode 2 sometime soon. That was at the end of July, so it's most definitely this month. To further back that up, Episode 2 occurring in August would set Episode 3 to occur in October, that being if there was another 2-month gap between events. So that would put Episode 3 just 1 month before the game's launch. So all of this would line up to be a perfect timeline, with the final event to hype people up occurring just a few weeks before launch. So here is my summarized thoughts. I would personally say to expect an official announcement for the date of Night City Wire Episode 2 on Tuesday, August 11th. That being 1 week from now, which interestingly enough would leave us at exactly 100 days from launch. A perfect time for an announcement like that. The actual event date is where things are a little more interesting. Normally, this sort of thing would be more up in the air and would boil down to how much lead time CD Projekt Red wants from announcement to the event date. But there is a huge opportunity here for CD Projekt Red to take advantage of, a massive meme, and a date that brings us all a huge level of pain. That being Thursday, August 20th. That would leave us with 91 days away from launch. For those of you that don't get that number and the correlation it has with Cyberpunk 2077, I'll give you a bit of a refresher. The game was previously delayed when it was 91 days from launch, and that has forever been a very scary day for a lot of people, and has also turned into a massive meme of the community being afraid of 91. So if that isn't a perfect day for Night City Wire Episode 2, I don't know what is. We also know it won't be the following Thursday, August 27th, as that is actually Gamescom opening night. Which, by the way, that event is supposed to be a big one with some large announcements. So the only Thursday this month that makes really any sense at all is August 20th. So not only would the announcement land 100 days from launch, but the event would land on the meme of 91 days away. We all know that CD Projekt Red are the kind of cheeky fucks that would put the event on a day like that. And again, it seems to be the only reasonable date to hold the event anyways. So I think this really just boils down to destiny. So that is my thoughts. I personally think announcement for the date on August 11th and the event itself on August 20th. I'm not a detective, nor do I think I'm super smart for pointing all this out. In fact, some might call me Captain Obvious. But this is a simple speculation based on CD Projekt Red's marketing strategy, statements, and honestly, I just like looking at this sort of thing and speculating. Which, by the way, yes, I still think a Starfield trailer is coming this year. I don't, however, think that the game is launching this year. But I also don't think it will be launching late 2021 either. So I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Do you think August 20th will be the date of Night City Wire Episode 2? And to add to that, what would you like to see from Night City Wire Episode 2? And what do you think we'll see from Night City Wire Episode 2? One of which is probably going to be more optimistic than the other. But to be completely honest, I think we might see a little bit more of a deep dive into things like skills, for example. I think that they really need to show more of the progression system than what we have seen. For example, we haven't seen the perk tree for a very long time, and we have heard that it has dramatically changed. So I think they need to show us a lot of stuff that they have shown us in the past, but that has seen a lot of change throughout the development cycle. I also definitely think that they need to show us more locations. There's a lot of locations where we have either only seen concept art, very limited gameplay, or no gameplay at all, and we've only seen in-game screenshots. So I would absolutely love to see more locations within this game, as from all of the concept art and in-game screenshots that we've gotten so far, they all look very interesting. But I do want to clarify that I absolutely love that CD Projekt Red isn't sharing everything about this game, such as all of the locations, all of the weapons. There's a lot that we don't know about Cyberpunk 2077, and that is something that really interests me. And CD Projekt Red seems very adamant about not sharing too much about the game, and they don't want to spoil things because they want people to experience it for themselves for the first time in the game. And that I can appreciate, and that I'm very excited for. So I think there's going to be a lot of surprises in Cyberpunk 2077 when it launches. I think there's going to be a lot of surprises in Night City Wire Episode 2, Episode 3, and leading up to the actual game launch. But overall, I'm really excited for this game. I know you guys are as well. So let me know your thoughts on all this down in the comment section below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say on this, but that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please smack that like button down below, subscribe, join the fight if you haven't already, and ring that bell icon as tipped in all of my future videos. It'd be super greatly appreciated as always. And until next time, this is Epoxy signing off.